Fala gurizada, 2HQ, estamos aqui com mais um episódio para a nossa série de Dragon Age. Estamos em Orzammar, vamos continuar aqui a quest de Orzammar, mas antes vamos fazer uma pequena secundária que nós deixamos para trás no último episódio. A gente tem que vir aqui no...
Have you changed your mind yet? Are you willing to speak seriously?
Of your bosom? As you wish.
No, I do not wish to speak of my bosom.
But it is a marvelous bosom. I have seen women half your age who have not held up half so well. Perhaps it is a magical bosom?
Stop talking about my bosom.
But I thought you wished to speak seriously.
I do. I thought, however foolishly, that you might be willing to speak of your past.
We could do that. There have been many bosoms in my past, though only few as fine as yours.
Enough. I'm ending this conversation.
Muito bom, cara. Zebrar é impossível, né? Bom, temos que vir aqui na sala da aprovação. É uma quest bem pequena, mas... enfim, só pra gente não deixá-la pra trás. Na realidade...
Harrowmont's men are gonna get their beards handed to them.
We're opening the roster in a few hours. Good day, Grey Warden.
Did you see that last fight? It was really something.
Piotr Naidukin fights like he's in the Legion of the Dead. You should see his eyes. Mad eyes.
Can you believe how many families are supporting Balin?
Tá, vamos ver aqui a quest. Solos da aprovação. Ah, aqui, ó. Ah, mas tá fechado. Oh, droga.
This won't take long.
Tá, pelo visto eu vou ter que fazer a quest da aprovação, né? Que é o campeonato aqui dos anões. Para depois conseguir acessar aqui a sala para fazer essa secundária. Então vamos aproveitar que a gente está aqui, então definir qual vai ser a nossa escolha aqui dentro de Orzammar. Bom, então basicamente a gente tem que escolher entre o Bom, basicamente a gente tem que escolher entre o Harrowmont, acho que é assim, Harrowmont, e o Príncipe Balin. Normalmente eu escolho o Harrowmont porque, enfim, eu acho que a causa dele acaba sendo mais justa, né? Ele é um cara mais centrado e me inspira mais confiança do que o príncipe, porque o príncipe é um cara mais impulsivo e violento. Na realidade, os dois acabam cometendo atos um pouco duvidosos, mas enfim, teria que se aprofundar mais na história aqui para poder ver todas as nuances de cada um dos candidatos a príncipe, que né, a reina. Deixa eu ver se o personagem está aqui ou se está em outro local. acho que a gente vai ter que voltar.
You know, I've heard stories about your Circle of the Magi, my dear Wynne.
Is that so?
There is a circle in my country, of course, but perhaps things are different here. I visited the Antivan Circle on official Crow business once, met a beautiful young apprentice who was very eager for a taste of the outside world.
Please, please get to the point.
All I wonder is whether the Templars guard the mages here as closely as they do in Antiva. In Antiva, the Templars watch the circle like a jealous husband guarding the chastity of a wanton bride.
Interesting metaphor, but yes, it is not too different in Ferelden.
And is it also true that when the moon swells to fullness, the mages of the circle gather at the top floor of their tower and, naked under the stars, make love to each other?
What? No! Maker's breath.
Oh, I found out recently that it was not true in Antiva and hoped that it would be in Ferelden. Alas.
Bom, vamos focar aqui. A gente tem que vir pra cá. Cidade da Poeira. Distrito do Diamante.
News of the hour. Questions remain as to Lord Balin's involvement in King... Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Very well.
Caramba, eu acho que eu tô no lugar errado de novo. Ah, aqui. Não.
News of the hour.
Cara, eu
Does
acho que
Lord
é na
Aragon
plaza
think
da
that Orzammar
Assembleia.
can hold off the dwarves forever? The Assembly demands that...
Bom, chegamos finalmente.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
Ah, não. Não é esse que eu quero.
Very well. But do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. I will be here if you change your mind.
E agora? Onde é que tá esse personagem, tio?
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin reveal the truth. Could Harrowmont be the true cause of King Endrin's death? Shocking allegations.
Não é na Assembleia, não é no Palácio Real, é onde? Caramba.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance.
Era na primeira porta aqui do palácio. Acho que aqui a gente nem chegou a explorar. Vou até fazer isso agora, então.
I shall do it.
Teoricamente estamos roubando.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to the stone for you.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Também. Mas já tô com a habilidade no máximo, não? Não, não tô com nível 2. Acho que é a Liliana que tá com a habilidade máxima. Engraçado é que a porta estava trancada, tinha um guarda ali na porta, a gente destrancou, entrou e tá tudo tranquilo. Mas não tem nada aqui. Bom, vamos para a missão então.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture. Provings are how our ancestors show their judgment, pitting body against body in a ring of scared stone. Everyone in Orzammar accepts that judgment. The usual. A couple of Idukans, some Gavorns. He has many men lined up, but not all of them are top-ranking. Piotin Idukan and Wojciech Ivo are his best. They're both unpredictable, and some of the best fighters Orzammar has seen. I served under General Harrowmont for 3 years. Under his command, every dwarven life is important. He would not waste even a single soldier. He's the king Orzammar needs, especially in a blight. Balin would call any fight a victory so long as he remains standing. Balin is hosting a proving tournament to honor his father's memory, but he somehow scared off most of Lord Harrowmont's fighters. If you can enter as Harrowmont's champion, you would prove your dedication well. Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Ele comentou sobre uma taberna uma taverna. E, cara, agora que eu lembrei que tem um personagem pra gente recrutar aqui em Orzammar, né? O Ogren, que é um anão guerreiro. Um excelente personagem, inclusive.
Of the hour, Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
É um dos últimos compênios que a gente tem para recrutar. Inclusive a gente pode fazer isso. Só tenho que lembrar onde que é essa. Aqui. Taverna. Taverna do Taverneiro. Um ótimo nome.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind.
I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I'm always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Ah, que interessante esse detalhe, eu não lembrava, né? Que a tua casta é decidido pelo... Caso tu fosse um homem, é decidido pelo teu pai. Caso tu nascesse mulher, tu decidido pela casta da tua mãe. Interessante isso.
As you wish.
Bom, eu achei que ele ia liberar uma quest. Está aqui o nosso grande Ogren. Baita personagem.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest. Branka's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture? You are looking for it. Course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother, too. I need a bleeding drink. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren.
Bom, o cara me dispensou.
Sod off,
Não.
Duster. Sod off, Duster.
Não, sério. Eu queria continuar o diálogo para ver se eu já recrutava ele agora. Espero que tenha como retornar, né? Ele comentou sobre a Braca, enfim. Provavelmente a gente vai voltar a conversar com ele quando a quest avançar aqui, né? Assim espero, né? Que eu quero recrutar aí todos os companions, inclusive o Ogren. Tem um último companion que a gente vai recrutar só quando a gente iniciar uma DLC. Uma DLC bem bacana também, que é a do... Enfim, esqueci o nome da DLC.
I understand that there are elves in the Kunari lands, then.
There are elves everywhere.
Yes. Well, I've heard that the Kunari actually put the elves in charge over the humans. Is that true?
Some of them.
Only some? Which ones are they?
The ones who belong in charge. That is the way of the Kyun.
How does this Kyun determine who belongs in charge?
The Tamasrans evaluate everyone and place them where their talents merit.
But elves in general merit higher places than humans in Kunari society?
Some of them.
Back where we began. It's like talking to a water wheel.
Aqui deve ser um dos lutadores que foram... que
Look, I
desistiram
already
de
told the
lutar.
Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Why, I'm Basil Harrimont, but you know that. Why else would you... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but... I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. No. One of his fighters, a woman named Miyaja, she's the one who threatened to expose me. There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they really have me over a shaft here. You do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. If you can make sure that evidence doesn't get out, I'd be happy to fight in the proving. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Você viu que ele acabou se contradizendo, né? Eu questionei se o segredo fosse guardado, ele voltava a lutar. Ele disse que não. Daí, agora que eu disse que ia ajudar ele a encontrar as cartas, ele disse que voltaria a lutar na aprovação. Pequeno furo de roteiro aqui. Bom, nessa quest a gente tem a opção de tentar descobrir o porquê, né, os lutadores desistiram, porque basicamente eles estão sendo subornados ou intimidados pelo Belen. Então, até por isso, esse é um dos motivos que eu escolhi o Harrowmont. Porque, enfim, o Belen acaba trapaceando, né, para conseguir apoio e conseguir se tornar reino. Mas, enfim. Então, nessa quest a gente tem a opção de ir direto para a batalha, né? Ou tentar resolver aqui esses objetivos secundários da missão, que é descobrir o porquê os lutadores desistiram, né, da aprovação. Então a gente vai continuar aqui. Eu acho que tem mais um lutador aqui que a gente pode conversar com ele agora. Opa! Aqui é aquela missão que eu comentei, né? Que na realidade não é um dos lutadores, é uma outra missão secundária do ladrão do arquivo, lá da biblioteca dos anões. Né? Bom, já que a gente está aqui, assim é bom, né? Pelo menos a gente fica com um combate no... Um pequeno combate no episódio, né?
As you wish.
Agora eu consegui.
I shall do so.
Now we play a little. Killing yourself would have more dignity, no? Shame. Cha!
You performed as I expected.
Bom, aqui está o livro que foi roubado lá do moldador. Vamos aproveitar que a gente está aqui. Aqui eu acho que tem outra quest. Deixa eu ver aqui, vamos dar uma olhadinha no mapa. Ó.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before. Was. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes. Oh? And where did you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Bom, a gente pode intimidar ou persuadir. Eu vou...
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolan. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Na realidade eu não intimidei ele, né? Mas eu fiz uma convocação, na realidade. Mas enfim, voltar à aprovação...
Maybe I will at that.
Ok. Missão atualizada. Aqui não tem nada. Soldado da aprovação.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action. Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it. I'll be here.
Bom, pelo visto aqui é uma outra secundária. Possibilidade de fazer algumas batalhas adicionais. Eu quero ver o que tem nessa sala aqui.
It is begun.
Se não me engano, elas são lutadoras também.
Don't take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone. They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Bah.
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans. May the ancestors choose their champion wisely.
Bom, é mais um dos lutadores aqui do torneio. Bom, pessoal, já tô com mais de 30 minutos aí o episódio. Eu já vou encerrar por aqui e no próximo episódio a gente encerra a conversa com os guerreiros, né? E finalmente inicia aqui o torneio. Então é isso aí, gurizada. Espero que tenham gostado. Comentem, avaliem e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!